you say you've been waiting on?
It's some OGs and a pound of GMO or some shit.
So what they just now today?
Yeah.
What, today or yesterday?
Today.
Damn, when we got the game, playing basketball, that's what you waiting on?
Nah, basketball. His first pack. His first box touch. This was the second box.
Steady screaming gang life, no more time, come on.
It's got your player, man. You can feel firsthand.
We've had spotty
And we playing in
showers
fucking
since
rain.
about 7
That's some
a.m.
shit.
here in D.C. and the radar indicates
Oh, it's
it's
raining.
going to
I
continue.
can like 6
but
rain
nothing
games
to
a year,
stop
bro.
Football from happening at FedEx Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
I mean,
These
niggas look
folks
regular,
are
that's
fired
why.
up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Washington football team. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Bro, you got 80 passing yards, bro. You can, but your defense kept, you got a good defense though. The defense kept you in the game. Nigga smacked fucking Godwin and took it to the crib. What the fuck? Oh yeah, you got 2 defensive touchdowns. You lost 20 to 20. What, 20 to 42 or some shit. 20-35. I mean.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Here comes poor nigga.
You're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high
Double four, nigga.
you've got to find a
Basic
way
line.
to hold them under 20.
The
'Cause to me,
basics.
that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And not much to speak of. Call it a
Oh, the comeback.
gain up to the 26.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. It's a throw he'd like to have.
It was open too.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Fielded at the 33. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Herbert. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Out route.
7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I was crying last night, bro. Like, niggas don't even know how weak I was.
Bro, dude really could not.
I couldn't even hold my laugh, man.
Like, bro, there's no way you can't get 2 kills, bro.
Second down completion, down
Really
to 7.
like 2.5
Now here's
hours.
3rd and 3. Herbert now.
There's no doing a fucking T. Shit motion it back and forth. I hate pointy shit like that. Like, bro, it's no motion snaps, bro. You see my players that go back and forth?
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback.
They kept flipping the play back and forth.
That against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right
If you
around
know,
the
you know.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step in here in this first quarter. On 2nd down, Eckler. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's going to go down. They sack him
that ball.
back right around
Oh,
the
man.
30. Montez
We lead a sack for a reason, baby.
sack number 12 for him on the year.
We're talking about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely
Wow, he missed the field goal.
He just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
Now this was a clear
I used to always miss them bitches. I used to be tired. Like, what the fuck?
about this kick, but let's be honest.
I used to always miss extra points, but I started watching Mike do his extra points.
Gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of
Yeah.
5.
So, okay. Cause Mike, you know, Mike's like, living like, bro, how you do this? He's like, this is what I do. Like, bitch, you could have been told me that.
They go play action here on 1st down.
You said what?
That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
Yeah.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Nah,
That
Terry.
goes for a gain of 31.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
No, stop trying to
Break out of 1 tackle, but
I got Tank on my nigga for a reason.
Joey Bosa in on the stop.
Brandon, we just saw the benefit.
Tank's a OP, bro. You really ain't got to worry about getting his stick with your running back. Because he break it every
So
time.
now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out Do I need to blitz him? Do I need to
wow. I fucking pump faked. I tapped X.
They sack him back at the 36.
Sorry.
Joey Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
He thought I was capping what I thought he had a couple wins. He was going to win, bro.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53. Mike 53.
Damn, he got 3 A's right now.
He got 4.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out and picked up by the Chargers.
Nigga didn't even got to bounce though, bro.
Midfield to the 46-yard line.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether it's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Guess who?
The Charger drive about to get going, and the magnitude of
this
game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously, the players and coaches. There's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
He know how you play though.
And you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I don't think an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win, and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission. That's their challenge. And they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now. Win the game.
Come on, baby.
Try to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted.
See that, B. I see that. I didn't even focus on the running back. I said, fuck, I'm staying in the middle.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Pro Bowler Chris Harris is in on the tackle.
Game, though.
Has a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
2nd and 5. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
At the 13-yard line.
Washington with their first trip to the red zone thus far. They have a first
and 10 at the
13-yard line.
Lurker, inside zone, no outsiders, edge threat, big artist, flat zone, knockout.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside game.
See, overall, running it. Thirsty for the history.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it's
I don't know, he haven't been on Facebook. He haven't been on Facebook. He's been on Facebook a lot. He's streaming his Mad games in there and shit. He haven't streamed no game in the last 5 days.
But man, his first
I don't
quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary. So
no, he didn't.
One that's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen has been pretty sensational.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's 2 times in the red zone.
First play
2
of the
fumbles.
drive. Let's get
That's a pick and a
all around.
fumble.
Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
26
Now the Chargers will use this. Second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On second down, here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they'll get him down here at the 23. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
This is Williams.
Nigga Chase Young smack the fuck out of this nigga. I'm like he a little ass boy.
In the first half, they've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Here's Herbert now on second down. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. This is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
22 yards on the play.
One of the first big plays we've seen in this football game, and could that be the play that gets this game jump-started? It's taken a while as both teams have tried to settle in. Maybe now the pace will accelerate.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler.
You said what?
Down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Marked that down for a win in the defense.
Chargers going to use their...
He be nervous, guys. He doesn't use all his timeouts.
They're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
I respect it though. Some niggas gonna be going. They don't like this shit. That's a big tweet. Lappy.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down.
Oh!
This is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. From 21 yards away.
Nah.
His guys are first on
Fucking Fuller right there. He can get back there though. That was after he said a Neal, that would have been a pick. Neal slow as fuck.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Yeah, I need to stop holding the red zone. I see driving down there.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Let's go.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's
It's
going
for me to
to be
go
able
win
to
the
catch
Super
the
Bowl.
football and handle that contact, but in this case,
It's for me to go win the
maybe a
Super
little
Bowl.
too much target to hit. That one was timed well.
I bet I go farther than you.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
This better go to the Super Bowl. You want to bet it? No, only person I really can beat me is Mike. Him and the Falcons.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Nah.
This time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
He ain't in the league.
And he's going to come up a bit short. He needed to get to the 35 for the first, but he only makes it to the 34.
He ain't in no league. Who, me? Oh, it's 4th down. I wouldn't even run if I knew it was 4th down. I gotta plant that shit.
First before he's brought down at the 30.
I didn't know it was 4th down, bro. The fuck was I thinking of my own 20?
But it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
The tackle by Kenneth Murray. A gain of 2.
Here's 2nd and 8.
And 8 at the 41-yard line.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Open man is Ross, complete. Past the 20. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. A huge play there for Washington.
He come up for juke. He was coming up for juke, though.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
At the 4-yard line.
2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But
Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And Washington now an extra point away from tying
Miss
this
my
thing
Philly.
up. It's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
You bad luck, man. I missed one all year.
Boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably
dropping straight on
for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Austin Eckler, the intended target. And it's second down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Defense wins championship, baby. Mark 55. Mark 55. Exit.
To throw again. Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
And incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Taking a shot for Samuel. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Incomplete. It's
On 4th down, Joseph Charlton on to punt.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Charger drive about to get going. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Herbert, quick pass out wide. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's going to loft one. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
Gonna keep motion and snapping.
Looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Santos able to tack on the extra point.
Shit's so fucking cheesy.
6. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check 53 is mine. I got it. 53 is mine. 53.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
First down here at about the 40. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, a nice, consistent gain.
They'll run on first down. It's Gibson, and he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
7 yards there and a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
56, Mike, 56, right there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
The Chargers first down.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And down inside. inside the 15, shy of the 10. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Herbert. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Austin Eckler, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the interception by the Chargers D leads to a touchdown.
That made a nigga glitch off and bounce to the left like that. Made me jump over a nigga like, what the fuck?
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Chargers 21, Washington 6.
Would you play multiplayer?
Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Here we go. 56, the Mike, boy. 56. Check 56.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
1st and 10 at the
Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 6. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Whoa, bro.
Derwin James with a pick. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Montez Sweat, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now,
and got his man complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one goes for 36 yards.
One of the things that led this organization to commit to him as a starting quarterback as a rookie, his ability to keep his eyes downfield and make plays out of the pocket. Able to see the receiver while on the move and complete a really accurate throw.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. The 22 more yards there and another 1st down. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Keep in mind they can still get a 1st down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Rolling to his right. And his pass is intercepted for the
bro.
third time
Come
today.
on.
It's Chris Harris with
Then
the
you can guard 3
He'll be
people.
stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Shit, try.
Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Chargers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. This 3rd down just got even more difficult. 3rd down and 15 after the false start. Out of the gun, Herbert. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout.
Complete to
But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On is the Chargers punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. This will be caught just inside the 10. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson. Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. They were going for it on 4th and inches, now 4th and 5.
Yeah, everything had built to a crescendo, hadn't it? 4th and inches, I mean, we were coming out of our chairs up here. Now on 4th and 5, you've got to think about whether you want to go for it or not.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Got to try it here. He's back to
Oh,
throw.
I do press the home fucking button.
And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. It's Eckler again. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
26, Mike, 26, Mike.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming, pick them up, pick them up. And someone jumped.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Fourth down.
On is the Chargers punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the L.A. Chargers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Chargers, it's an 11th win of the year as they'll finish the regular season at 11-5. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And the playoffs will run through their house as they'll get the week off and get set to host a divisional round game in 2 weeks' time. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.